Hey guys, TJ's Tech Corner here making this video. You may have noticed I have my NES Toploader in the shop that I got from a game store for 70 bucks back in 2015, I believe, or it might have been 13, I don't remember. But as you can read from the title, this Toploader does not work anymore, and I'm going to show you why that is. Well, apparently I did get it to work, and then it stopped working, and then work, stop working, work, stop working. I'm going to show you what I did before I get to opening it up and showing you what's wrong with it. Now on the back here, normally it's supposed to have the RF, but I did this AV mod. Now, I followed the steps. The mod would have been a success if it wasn't for something in the board that unfortunately a few traces broke, and I tried soldering them together, and now it doesn't want to work anymore. I followed all the steps correctly, and if it wasn't for those broken traces, this would still be working. So let me go ahead and take this apart. You'll need a game bit to open the top loader. The original NES just used your normal Phillips screws, but this one requires a little game bit adapter. So this is not a revised motherboard. The 106s, this is a 105. Take this. Oh. Did I get that screw out all the way? Oh, no, I didn't. Come on out of there. There. As you can see, the wire right there, that was for the mod. When you connect one of the wires from this board to one of the chips on the PPU. I followed the steps correctly. Let me take the screws out and I'll show you what I did. See, it's wired correctly. On the instructions it says put it to this pin right over there on the PPU, and I followed the step correctly. All the chips were good. It's just that one trace underneath was no good. Let me go ahead and take the board out and I'll show you what trace is not good when it should still be working. Alright, take these two screws out. Down here, I don't know if you can see that, these three traces right here, for whatever reason, now before in the past sometimes this would probably connect and sometimes it wouldn't, but now the traces are broken there, and that's for the resistor, or right there, and the resistor is good. I tested it on this before and it worked fine. So that can't be the problem. It's these connections on here that's the issue, and I tried everything. I tried putting solder over the traces and it still doesn't want to work. And if I had wires, I'd be doing the wire trick, and I don't have those. And I don't have the RF modulator anymore. I got rid of that. I put that in my Super Nintendo Mini. The power jack and cover, I don't know where that went. I think I got rid of that. So that's pretty much what happened to this Toploader, unfortunately. I was going to do a board swap, but after receiving that message from that one YouTuber that they said installing stuff on a new board is very difficult, so after seeing how difficult it was in the YouTube video, I don't know. I'm probably just going to sell this Toploader if anyone is interested. Although, it's not going to be cheap, I'll tell you that, because this was $70 at that game store that I got it from. I also did some work on this Toploader. I gave it a good cleaning. I with the plastic. The power reset, the lid, etc. The lid's in great condition. I even replaced this capacitor right there. The original one was bulging, and I took this one from a broken Super Nintendo, and it worked just fine. And yeah, and this thing should be working. I don't know why my soldering gun that I had at the time broke those traces when it should have just desoldered properly. Well, then again, I didn't have a desolder sucker tool at that time, so it's probably my fault at that time, but I don't know if I should blame myself or the soldering gun that did that. I also used a wick that was supposed to take it off, and that led to this. This is a 105, if anyone's wondering. So, well, I guess my only option is to either have someone fix this for me if they're able to, or just sell it for parts not working, and well, I may be able to get my money's worth back. So if anyone's interested in this, please private message me. I might be able to ship it off, I don't know. And some of you may be asking, but TJ, don't you want to keep this and play your NES games on it? Well, yes, but this isn't the only NES system I have. I mentioned before in the past I have this AV Famicom, and I have this adapter that plays my Famicom games. See, it's not a total loss for me, because I have this, and it already has the built-in AV out and DC. And no, I don't use an NES AC adapter, so you don't have to worry about me accidentally frying the thing. Because I use that TJ'sTech AC adapter, and it supplies just enough power for this and my Super Famicom. That thing is awesome. And here's a comparison for this on the back. Yeah, so I guess it's pretty much goodbye Toploader, and long live the Famicom AV. I did get that LED with this kit. If I could find that, I think I'll put an LED in this. If anyone knows how to put an LED in these AV Famicoms, let me know in the comments. I'd be willing to do that. Take this piece off, drill a small hole, put the LED in there, and well, you know the rest. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is TJ'sTechCorner saying, well, share this video ended on a low note, but there's always a silver lining.